You put a comma between there. He has a drill as a penis.
Well, I was
like, why couldn't that have just been one sentence?
Let's try to give everyone time to get back in here. We did.
That shit could have been one sentence.
I really have no clue what happened.
Yeah.
So it sounds like I might just binge that shit because I watched one season and then I started watching something else and I never went back to it.
Yeah.
But everyone I know has watched at least a couple seasons of it and they have like a favorite season or something.
I think Murder House is great. That's the first season. Second
great.
season, a lot of people don't like Asylum. I personally really like Asylum. I think
thought
it's
it
good.
was like 2 episodes too long, but I really liked it.
I think Asylum. Well, I don't agree with that's not my yeah. My yeah is to Asylum. I think Asylum's great, but the best. I don't care what anyone says. My God, because
Coven is by far the most popular.
You had 2 powerhouses, bro. You had Angela Bassett and Jessica Lange going against each other. Like what the fuck? And Angela Bassett is playing Marie Laveau. Like Marie Laveau is not even like that's not a fake person she's playing. Marie Laveau was a real voodoo priestess. So it's like and don't get me talking about voodoo shit because I'm kind of into some of that dark shit. So
well, no. So that is a thing, right? And then season 4 Circus just fucking was not good.
Oh, I watched. I think maybe the first 2 episodes.
Was not good.
No.
But then Hotel came out, and everyone was mad because they added Gaga. I saw that list. They added Gaga, and they got rid of Jessica Lange. But I'm telling you, it is some of the best individual characters they've ever portrayed on the screen.
I just couldn't get into it. I tried.
Try it again.
I don't know if I can.
Try it again, motherfucker. Try it again.
I don't know if I can.
And then,
and I was excited because they were bringing Gaga in. I was like, hey, Gaga. Nah.
Season 6 sucked.
I don't even remember what season 6 was.
Season 7, the election season, sucked.
Oh, that season was awful.
That's the one
Wasn't
first
season
episode,
6
like,
Roanoke?
Roanoke was bad.
Roanoke sucked.
So bad.
Sucked.
So bad. It literally had the potential to be so good from the first episode.
Most of these seasons, I got like 2 episodes.
Literally,
one
season
through
7.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Season 7.
What is season 7?
The opening episode it's cult. The opening fucking episode is a bunch of women sitting around a TV and they go, Donald Trump is now the president of the United States. And that's where she goes, no!
That one.
And then it cuts to the fucking,
Yeah.
to the opening sequence and I was like, man, this shit's about to be corny as fuck.
Yes, I remember that one.
Yeah, and then...
What was the one with, where they brought back Lang and Angela Bassett?
Oh, that was 8 or 9. The one where, Apocalypse.
I watched that. I didn't like that, but I watched it.
It was way too much fan service for fan service.
Yeah,
it wasn't
because...
like, you didn't have a good plot around your fan service. No. But a lot of people, like me included, me and my wife have watched it. We watched every season when it came out, from the first one, all the way on. It's just like, we saw that word you all phrase always use, connective tissue, right? We saw where, like, hold on, in season 3, her last name is Montgomery. What's her name's the bitchy one? That was her character, was intentionally being flipped the car and killed all the football players.
Madison.
What's her actress? What's her name?
She's playing in Madam Web.
Yeah, but anyway, her right. Her last name was.
It's not Emma Watson.
No, but her last name was Montgomery, which is the same
me.
name as the doctor in season 1. The same last name as the abortion doctor. Not the abortion. He was the creepy, you know what I'm saying? The doctor. That was the same last name. They're related. And then you start seeing other connections that are there, and it's like, what are you doing? And they built for Apocalypse, but it's like, you didn't really have a reason to do Apocalypse. You just like...
Yeah.
And I will give credit about Coven for you. The red-haired woman, dopest character on the whole fucking thing.
Oh, I'm
yells out a fashion designer as she's burning to death.
My favorite character in that is, well, both of them is Angela Bassett and the Supreme Angela Bassett, or I'm sorry, Jessica Lange.
Yeah.
Like Jessica Lange, like the dialogue in that shit when they are arguing. Like one of my favorite scenes is when Jessica Lange when the Supreme comes in after she those agents, they confess to the agents. She confessed to, I forget the bitch's name, but she confesses what Madison did by flipping the car and all that kind of shit. And so she, gets the water, spits in the cup, gives it to the one agent. He drinks it, no problem. The other guy's just sitting there shaking, and she's like, she said, she's like, well, maybe I need to pick up the steam. And her daughter says, mom, she's like, shut up, dealer. You want me to spit in a second cup? That shit is so funny. But then when she walks in the room where the two of them are and she says, the only thing you ever need to be afraid of in this whole wide world is me. I was like, oh, that's a boss ass bitch.
I just like, it's weird, but because any scene with her in any season is so weird because she's just like lighting up cigarette after cigarette. She's bringing, it's almost like, oh, that's an old actress. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, so you're going to chain smoke this whole fucking show?
She's
You
so
don't give a
dope,
shit.
bro.
And she's just sitting there every time just talking shit. It doesn't matter which character she played.
She was talking shit to Angela Bassett, bro.
Mhm.
To
Yeah.
Marie Laveau.
She didn't give a fuck.
But they're both, they're both witches. So like you got,
they're
but
both queens up
yes,
there. Like,
and you got Marie that's doing voodoo, but you've got that's doing, what is that? It's not voodoo, but it's just witchcraft basically. Bro, dope. And that whole thing, like the story behind Kathy Bates' character, that's all real. That's a whole horror story. Like, you can actually go to that. People say, the people that, because it's a museum, the people that run the museum say that they hear shit all the fucking time. And I would imagine she tortured fucking slaves there.
I want to go.
No, we're not talking torture. We're talking like her thing was draining them and drinking their blood. And
Yeah,
like,
she's weird, bro.
She thought that, the athleticism and physical form and muscular structure of
And
her
this is
slaves
like
gave her
confirmed real.
She would
Yeah.
bathe in their blood because
Yeah.
it was good for her skin.
Yeah.
She thought. She would drink their blood because
She
it was
was cut,
like
yeah.
giving her youth.
She
and
was a slave
revitalization.
owner.
So what's the haunted place?
It's her
Her
house.
house has been
Oh.
turned into
A
like
museum.
a museum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she was a real person. Like, it was
Okay.
some real shit.
That shit don't sound nothing like. Nigga said, Raymond said, who's drinking blood? Bro, joined back
We
in
started-
on something weird.
Okay, yeah, sorry for our technical difficulty, Raymond, but we started talking American Horror Story, trying to fucking have people come back in the chat, or waiting people to rejoin, and it just...
Yeah,
It's
American
better when
Horror
I'm talking
Story.
about the
That
drugginess,
might be
so.
something I've been because I just finished rewatching Breaking Bad. I was honestly finna start rewatching How to Get Away with Murder just because
I always do that
there's
shit.
a couple of those seasons or even just specific episodes that are so good. Like the end of season 1, whenever they start to tell her that they killed her husband, they need help and shit. Like that's one of the best parts of the show to me.
Man.
And then getting in it, I was about to say, you're not gonna remember this later tonight. You're gonna go home, start taking care of your kids,
Man,
forget
I just
everything.
hands down, like
So-
honestly, hands down, like no bullshit, no bias bullshit.
Right.
How to Get Away with Murder is absolutely one of the best shows, man. Like,
So
it is
hold on,
crazy.
so I'm a pivot back real fast to the main topic. I don't know how we're going to cut this for editing
Oh
later.
no, it doesn't
But-
matter.
But I'm gonna just say
Done
this
with
to
Black
say this. So
Adam. I'm done with that shit.
when it comes to that the Black Adam, so that's my whole deal. Is like I'm not sitting here saying The Rock made this movie good.
He didn't.
I'm not saying The Rock put this movie on the map because look at the sales. It's fucking, And for someone like me, I haven't fucking seen it. I've watched some clips. I made sure I watched the post-credit scene, right? But, like, I'm so fucking done with the DCEU. But at least what this movie did is it made me, where it's over here and I'm just fucking not looking, it made me kind of turn my eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? It made me kind of, what are y'all
But
doing
see, that's what I'm saying.
You know?
Did
And
it make
gives you
enough
hope.
people turn their eyeballs?
Right.
Obviously not. That's what I'm saying, because
Yeah.
like, even with it being The Rock, this was advertised This was advertised at what's their shit called? DC. This was advertised at Fandom. DC Fandom.
Mm-hmm.